Zendaya Maree Stoermer Coleman, born September 1, 1996, is an American actress and singer. Her accolades include 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe Award. In 2022, Time named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Born and raised in Oakland, California, Zendaya began her career as a child model and backup dancer. She made her television debut as Rocky Blue in the Disney Channel sitcom Shake It Up, 2010 to 2013, and starred as the titular character in the channel's sitcom KC Undercover, 2015 to 2018. Her feature film debut came in 2017 with the superhero film Spider-Man: Homecoming. She later reprised her role in its sequels Far From Home, 2019, and No Way Home, 2021. Zendaya's role as Rue Bennett, a struggling drug-addicted teenager, in the HBO teen drama series Euphoria, 2019-present, made her the youngest recipient of the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, which she won twice. Her other film roles include the musical The Greatest Showman, 2017, the romantic dramas Malcolm and Marie, 2021, and Challengers, 2024, and the science fiction films Dune, 2021, and Dune, Part 2, 2024. In 2011, Zendaya released the singles Swag It Out and Watch Me, the latter a collaboration with Bella Thorne. She signed with Hollywood Records in 2012 and released her eponymous debut studio album, 2013, to moderate success. The album's lead single, Replay, reached the top 40 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart. Her Zac Efron collaboration, Rewrite the Stars, from the Greatest Showman soundtrack, 2017, reached the top 20 of several record charts and has received multi-platinum sales certifications globally. She has also written and performed several songs for Euphoria. Personal life. Zendaya owns a home in Los Angeles and a condo in Brooklyn. She is a vegetarian, saying, "My main reason for being a vegetarian is that I'm an animal lover, definitely not because I love vegetables." Zendaya is in a relationship with her Spider-Man co-star Tom Holland, who first publicly acknowledged their relationship in November 2021. Early life. Zendaya Maree Stoermer Coleman was born on September 1, 1996, in Oakland, California, to teachers Claire Stoermer and Kazembe Ajima Coleman. Her father is African American, with Nigerian ancestry. Her mother has German and Scottish ancestry. Zendaya, whose name derives from the Shona name Tendai, meaning to give thanks, has 5 older siblings. She attended Fruitvale Elementary School, where her mother taught for 2 decades. At age 6, she and 2 friends from the school performed a play there for Black History Month. At age 8, Zendaya joined a hip-hop dance troupe called Future Shock Oakland and was a member for 3 years. She also spent 2 years dancing hula with the Academy of Hawaiian Arts. Zendaya grew as a performer in part at the nearby California Shakespeare Theater in Orinda, California, where her mother worked a summer job as the house manager. Zendaya helped her seat patrons, sold fundraising tickets, and was finally inspired to pursue acting by the theatrical performances. Zendaya attended Oakland School for the Arts and, while still a student, was cast in several roles in area theaters. At the Berkeley Playhouse, she played Little T. Mound in Once on This Island, and in the TheaterWorks production in Palo Alto, she played a character originally written as male, Joe, in Caroline, or Change. Reviewing the latter, Keith Kreitman of San Mateo Daily Journal called the 11-year-old Zendaya's performance a pure delight. She studied at the Cal Shakes Conservatory program and the American Conservatory Theater. Her stage credits include performances in several of William Shakespeare's plays. She played Lady and in Richard III, Celia in As You Like It, and took part in a production of Twelfth Night. When Zendaya was in 7th grade, the family moved to Los Angeles. In 2015, while pursuing an acting career, she graduated from Oak Park High School. Career. 2009 to 2016, early work and breakthrough with Disney. Zendaya began her career working as a fashion model for Macy's, Mervyn's, and Old Navy. She was featured in an iCarly Toys ad. She also appeared as a backup dancer in a Sears commercial featuring Disney star Selena Gomez. In 2009, she was a featured performer in the Kidz Bop music video for its cover of the song Hot and Cold by Katy Perry, which was released on Kidz Bop 15. In November 2009, she auditioned for the role of Cece Jones in the Disney sitcom Shake It Up, titled Dance Dance Chicago at the time. For her audition, she performed Michael Jackson's Leave Me Alone. She was selected to play Rocky Blue. Shake It Up premiered on November 7, 2010, and was watched by 6.2 million viewers, becoming Disney Channel's second highest-rated premiere in Disney Channel's 27-year history. Zendaya hosting the Make Your Mark Ultimate Dance-Off event in 2011. In 2011, Zendaya released Swag It Out, a promotional independent single she also starred in the book trailer for From Bad to Cursed by Katie Allendard. In June of the same year, she released Watch Me, performing with Bella Thorne. The song peaked at 86 on the Billboard Hot 100. The second season of Shake It Up premiered on September 18, 2011. Zendaya hosted Make Your Mark Ultimate Dance-Off 2011 on Disney Channel. In 2011, Target stores began selling Designed, a line of clothing inspired by the clothes worn by Zendaya and other cast members of Shake It Up. Zendaya's first film role was in Frenemies, 2012, a Disney Channel original movie. On February 29, 2012, Something to Dance For was released as a promotional single for Live 2 Dance. For the soundtrack, Zendaya also recorded 3 other songs, Made in Japan, Same Heart, and Fashion Is My Kryptonite, released as promotional single. In June 2012, Shake It Up was renewed for a third and final season. On September 2, 2012, she signed to Hollywood Records. In October, she performed at the Teen Music Festival and at the Operation Smile benefit. Zendaya was as one of the celebrities who would compete on season 16 of Dancing with the Stars. At 16, she was the youngest contestant ever to participate on the show, before Willow Shields succeeded her at 14 on season 20. She was partnered up with professional dancer Valentin Shmerkovsky. In May, the couple finished as runners-up behind Kelly Pickler and Derek Hough. Zendaya's self-titled debut album was released on September 17, 2013. It was preceded by the single Replay, released on July 16, 2013, written by Tiffany Fred and Paul Famous Shelton. In August 2013, she was cast as 16-year-old Zoe Stevens, the lead character in the Disney Channel original movie Zapped, whose smartphone begins to somehow control all the boys around her. In November 2013, Zendaya was selected as Elvis Duran's Artist of the Month and was featured on NBC's Today, where she performed live her single Replay. Zendaya was next cast as the lead in a Disney Channel pilot called Super Awesome Katie. It was ordered to series by Disney Channel in May 2014, with the series now under the title Casey Undercover, and with Zendaya's character now named Casey Cooper rather than Katie Cooper. Zendaya exerted influence over the renaming of her character and the retitling of the series, also deciding several key elements of the character's personality. K.C. Undercover premiered on Disney Channel on January 18, 2015, and was renewed for a second season in May 2015. In 2014, Zendaya was a guest judge on an episode of Project Runway, Under the Gun. In the episode, the contestant designers were given the challenge of creating an outfit for Zendaya to wear in an upcoming concert performance. In February 2015, after a joke made by Juliana Rancic concerning Zendaya, in reference to her hair smelling of patchouli oil and weed at the 87th Academy Awards, Zendaya promptly took to Instagram to address the remark and point out that many successful people have locks, a hairstyle that has nothing to do with drugs. Mattel honored Zendaya with her own Barbie, replicating her Oscars look. The doll belongs to Mattel's Barbie Sheroes project, which honors inspirational living women. The following month, musician Timbaland confirmed that he was working with Zendaya on her second album, following her switching record labels from Disney to Republic. Something New, featuring Chris Brown, was released on February 5 via Hollywood Records and Republic Records. The song also marks it as her first official release since signing to Republic Records. In August 2016, Zendaya appeared in the music video for the song Versace on the Floor by Bruno Mars. In December, she appeared as a guest judge in the season finale of the 15th season of the reality television series Project Runway. 2017 present, rise to mainstream prominence. Zendaya at the 2016 San Diego Comic-Con promoting Spider-Man: Homecoming. Zendaya made her feature film debut as Michelle in the superhero film Spider-Man: Homecoming, which was released in July 2017. Zendaya wore no makeup to her screen test, a decision that was carried through in production, and added her own embellishments to the role, such as carrying around a mug of herbal tea. Zendaya described the character as very dry, awkward, intellectual. She added that it was refreshing that Michelle was weird and different, feeling that a lot of young people, especially young women, can relate to that. The film grossed $117 million in its first weekend, ranking number 1 at the box office. John DeFore of The Hollywood Reporter praised her as a scene stealer, while David Ehrlich of IndieWire called her the film's MVP, despite her brief screen time. In December 2017, Zendaya co-starred in the original musical film The Greatest Showman. She portrayed a trapeze artist who falls in love with Zac Efron's character at a time when interracial romance was taboo. Owen Gleiberman of Variety praised her chemistry with Efron. The Hollywood Reporter praised Zendaya for registering strongest, bringing touching sensitivity to her handful of scenes. She appeared on 3 tracks of the film's soundtrack, including Rewrite the Stars. The film met mixed reception but became the 3rd highest-grossing live-action musical ever released in September 2018. Warner Brothers released the animated film Smallfoot, in which Zendaya voiced the Yeti Michi. She also sang 2 songs for the soundtrack. The film received positive reviews. Zendaya at the premiere of Spider-Man: Far From Home in 2019. In 2019, Zendaya began starring in the HBO drama series Euphoria, an adaptation of the Israeli series of the same name, as Rue, a 17-year-old drug addict and the narrator of the series. The series premiered on June 16, 2019, to positive critical reception, with her performance receiving acclaim. Rebecca Nicholson of The Guardian wrote that Zendaya is reinvented as the self-destructive, self-loathing Rue, in what is a truly astonishing, mesmerizing performance, upending every expectation of what she could do. Doreen St. Felix of The New Yorker echoed the sentiment, writing, "It becomes difficult, and then absolutely silly, to recall the pink outlines of her early career on the Disney Channel, so grandly does she inhabit this dark new role. She understands the neediness of her character, that Rue, at heart, wants nothing more than to be loved, that her chemical cravings work in service of a spiritual one-inch." Also in 2019, Zendaya reprised her role as MJ in Spider-Man: Far From Home. Critic Christy Lemire called Zendaya's portrayal darkly alluring and praised her humorous, deadpan charm. The film was a commercial success, becoming the 4th highest-grossing release of the year. At the 72nd Primetime Emmy Awards in 2020, Zendaya won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, becoming the youngest winner of the award at the age of 24. In 2021, Zendaya starred in Malcolm and Marie, which was filmed during the first phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. The production complied with extensive safety protocols and had a lean crew to minimize health risks. The film co-stars John David Washington and was directed by Sam Levinson, who also created Euphoria. Zendaya allocated shares to the film to everyone involved in its making, as a way of offering a financial bonus when the movie was sold. Part of the proceeds was shared with Feeding America. The film had a mixed reception, but Zendaya's performance was positively reviewed. Brian Truitt of USA Today described her as luminous and absolute fire. Richard Brody called her performance the movie's only redeeming quality, and Variety's Peter DeBrusch praised her for Marie's fragility on the surface, only to reveal the character's strength through reaction shots and silence. Zendaya next voiced the character of Lola Bunny in Space Jam: A New Legacy. She accepted Coogler's offer to star in the film because of her interest in working with Coogler and being a fan of the original 1996 film. Growing up with the first film since childhood, Zendaya drew on her experiences with her family's love of basketball for the role. Zendaya played Chani in Denis Villeneuve's science fiction film Dune, the first part of a 2-part adaptation of the 1965 novel of the same name. Critic Glenn Kenny dubbed her portrayal better than apt, while Brian Lowry of CNN noted that her role was limited to gauzy images in the protagonist's visions. Zendaya reprised her role as MJ for the 3rd time in Spider-Man: No Way Home. RogerEbert.com's Brian Tallarico praised Zendaya and Tom Holland's chemistry as well as her execution of MJ's emotional final beats. Having already collaborated with Labyrinth on the song All For Us for Euphoria's first season, in 2022 Zendaya co-wrote 2 songs, I'm Tired and Elliot's Song, for the 2nd season, also performing as a vocalist on the former. Receiving continued acclaim for her performance as Rue, the 2nd season of Euphoria earned her 4 Emmy nominations. Nominated for Lead Actress in a Drama for the 2nd time, she became the youngest 2-time nominee in Emmy history, while her nomination as an executive producer for Outstanding Drama Series made her the youngest woman ever nominated for producing. She also received 2 nominations for Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics for her lyrical contributions to the show's soundtrack. In 2023, Zendaya won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress, Television Series Drama at the 80th Golden Globe Awards and received a Screen Actors Guild Awards nomination for her work in Euphoria. Zendaya made an appearance in the Elvis Mitchell's documentary Is That Black Enough for You? During the second weekend of Coachella 2023, she joined Labyrinth in a surprise performance of All For Us and I'm Tired, which marked her return to the stage in 8 years. She was featured on the opening song The Feels of Labyrinth's third album Ends and Begins. Zendaya next appeared in the documentary film Invisible Beauty, based on work of American fashion model and activist Bethan Hardison. In 2024, Zendaya reprised her role as Chani in the sequel Dune, Part 2. The film was released in March to highly positive reviews, with her performance also receiving praise. Zendaya next starred in and produced the romantic sports drama Challengers, directed by Luca Guadagnino, opposite Josh O'Connor and Mike Feist. She described the role as an opportunity to shed her younger image and play a woman closer to her own age. The film was released in United States in April to critical acclaim, with Zendaya's performance getting particular praise. In her review for The New Statesman, Simran Hans wrote that the film is a brilliant showcase for Zendaya, whose on-screen magnetism has rarely been channeled so effectively. Other activities: fashion and business. Zendaya promoting Smallfoot in 2018. Zendaya was the face of Beats Electronics, X Out, Material Girl, CoverGirl, and Chi Hair Care. She has also modeled for Michael Kors and Dolce & Gabbana. In August 2013, she released her debut book, Between You and Me, How to Rock Your Tween Years with Style and Confidence to Help Girls Through the Tougher Parts of the Tween Years. In August 2015, she introduced a shoe collection called Daya, which was her childhood nickname. In November 2016, Zendaya's clothing line Daya by Zendaya went on sale. The second collection was gender fluid and included a full range of sizes. In October 2018, she became Tommy Hilfiger brand's ambassador and co-designed Tommy X Zendaya capsule collections. She took inspiration from the 1970s, namely the decade's strong, iconic women, and her runway shows at Paris Fashion Week and New York Fashion Week have been praised for celebrating diversity and inclusivity, including women of color, plus-size models, and models aged up to 70. The shows were a tribute to the pioneering model icons. In 2019, Zendaya became a spokesmodel for Lancome, and in the following year for Bulgari and Valentino. In June 2022, she was announced as the global brand ambassador of Glesso Smart Water. She became an ambassador for Louis Vuitton in 2023. Zendaya was ranked one of the best-dressed women in 2018 by fashion website Net-a-Porter. For the September 2020 In Style issue, she and her stylist, La Roche, chose to use all black designers, artists, and creatives. In October 2020, she won the Visionary Award at the CNMI Green Carpet Fashion Awards for promoting diversity and inclusion in fashion and film. The following year, in November, she became the youngest person to ever win the CFDA Fashion Icon Award at the CFDA Fashion Awards. Philanthropy and activism. Zendaya has lent her support to several charities and causes. In 2012, she became an ambassador for Convoy of Hope and encouraged fans to support Hurricane Sandy response efforts. The following year, she promoted other relief efforts. In 2014, Zendaya recorded John Legend's song All of Me with a portion of the proceeds going to the organization. In 2016, she celebrated her 20th birthday with a campaign to raise $50,000 to support Convoy's Women's Empowerment Initiative. In October 2012, Zendaya performed at the Medical Operation Smile Benefit. She was UNICEF's Trick or Treat 2014 campaign spokesperson. In July 2015, she visited South Africa with UNAIDS, the United Nations program dedicated to preventing and creating access to treatment for HIV and AIDS. Then she also held a fundraiser with CrowdRise, with proceeds going to non-profit, community-based Ikajang charity in Soweto for a family of AIDS orphans. When Malcolm and Marie, filmed during the pandemic, was sold in September 2020, a portion of the proceeds was shared with Feeding America. Zendaya supports campaigns to raise awareness about underserved communities, underprivileged schools, and to financially support schools. In September 2017, she partnered with Verizon Foundation as a spokesperson for their national #WeNeedMore initiative to bring technology, access, and learning opportunities to children. In March 2018, Zendaya teamed up with Google.org to support students at a community school in Oakland funding an innovative computer science curriculum. Zendaya is a feminist. She has previously discussed her experience as a black female in Hollywood. She took part in the George Floyd protests in June 2020 and temporarily lent her Instagram account to Patrisse Cullors to share anti-racism resources and media. Zendaya has been an advocate for voting over the years. In October 2016, she was one of the celebrities to participate in Vote Your Future initiative and appeared in a campaign video. In September 2020, she encouraged her fans with Michelle Obama and her When We All Vote nonpartisan organization to check their voter registration ahead of elections the next month. She shared a video while casting her vote to remind about voting again. In October 2013, she took part in P&G's movement called Mean Stinks and co-hosted the nationwide live-streamed assembly joined by almost 500 schools. In September 2017, she was fronting, along with her Spider-Man Homecoming co-stars, a PSA for awareness campaign Stomp Out Bullying.